For me, the sacrifice and the sacrifices that I continue to make to remain authentically myself is an arduous battle of the soul. And I think for a lot of people, they have this internal dialogue. It's crazy to think that there's a large portion of the population that doesn't have an internal dialogue. Maybe a blessing and a curse, depending on how you look at it. Point is, when trying to be authentic and understanding what your actual point of being here is, what you are made for, or whatever you want to define that as, there's sacrifice. You're going to upset people by being who you authentically are. For me, I've had to remind myself of this on a daily basis, like all the time, right? Because when you're trying to be something that you're not, and you're trying to be something that abides by what everybody else expects of you, you reach a point where you don't even know who you are anymore. And it's tragic because there's people that operate in this world who only know an identity that was built by the bricks of other people. And they have a house now of conformity and lack of individuation or personality or substance. They like what everybody else likes. They wear what everybody else wears, and they do what everybody else does because it's in their head safe. And in a way it is. You don't stand out. You stay yourself. You stay yourself in a bunch of people that also have the same identity. It's taken me a long time to be able to even be cognitively aware that I'd rather struggle and be myself than be comfortable and be a ghost. I've had family members openly criticize me, friends that I knew, people that I thought cared about me leave me in my life, people that I loved very deeply because I decided to start listening to what I actually wanted in life. And for me, what I want to do is I want to be a tattoo artist. I want to be an artist. I am an artist. I am. I am an artist. But I want to be in the position where as of right now, I don't have an apprenticeship. Has that stopped me? Absolutely not. I am not stopping. Like, there's no way. There's no way. Because I, that's a whole different thing. That's really like core, right? Like I guess I just don't know any other way. I don't. I have times where I get caught up in it for sure. There's times where I'm like, man, there's people younger than me and they're already a tattoo artist and they're making money. And I know money's not everything, but I'd like to be able to pay my bills. Unfortunately, I have to abide by that in some sense if I want food. But stop. Money isn't the point. Okay? Money is not the point of why I do art or want to become a tattoo artist. I think the process of tattooing is such a powerful symbolism for sacrifice. You have to go through a lot of pain to get a tattoo, unless you're like some sort of person that's like, "Oh no, man, I'm chilling," and tries to be tough, but they're crying. Just tell them. Just tell them you need like a minute. Just tell your tattoo artist that you just need a minute to like compose yourself, like it's fine. It's not a big deal. Like I mean, I've had to getting tattoos. I mean, up here, like I had to be like, man, could you just give me like 30 seconds? But it's so worth it. It's absolutely worth it. It's the idea of its permanency and the profound meaning that a lot of people actually put into their ideas and trying to get tattoos. I mean, w- you have people that just come in and give you a picture and say, "I want this." I mean, yeah, but I mean, for me, I could imagine myself like when I do commissions for people. I don't do the tattoos right now. Obviously, I'm not whatever yet. Yet, I'm getting close. I'm really getting close. I would imagine like when I get commissions, like for my artwork, like I feel such a like a level of like gratitude because like I'm in the position that they're trusting me to produce something for them like that. Like that's a really good feeling. That's really cool. It's a really cool feeling. And I mean, with tattooing, it's like times 10 because now you're like giving them both pain and permanency. And like for me, I just couldn't imagine myself ever wanting to just be okay at it. Like I just need to be like better every single day because I want to produce insane shit. Like I actually do. Like I know where I can be because of how far I've already come, right? Like it's just it's not I'm not scared by it. Like I'm actually like low key excited about just the idea of how good I can get because I don't stop. Like I mean, I'm not bragging and I honestly don't think this is a measure of intelligence by any means. But I think for a lot of people it would be like, "Whoa." But for me it's not. And that will be a separate explanation that I'll get back to. But for a lot of people, the idea of me telling you that I was a salutatorian in my high school and I graduated with a 4.6 GPA and then, you know, I got a scholarship to a really really good university. Really really top university. Not close to Ivy League, not Ivy League. I got a scholarship, 4 years. And then I got my master's degree. And I got my master's degree with a 4.0, magna cum laude, and my bachelor's degree with a 3.9 and a magna cum laude. That's not an indicator of intelligence, okay? That's not an indicator of wisdom. Before I decided to become a tattoo artist and pursue that, I was an elementary school teacher. Okay, like this is what I'm talking about with being authentic, right? Like I've only come into my action the self that I actually like after experiencing living a life that I wasn't proud of. And a lot of people would be proud of that life. I wasn't, and I'm okay to say that. There were many circumstances in my life. I did not have a good childhood. Okay, that's separate, and I don't really want to talk about that at this point. Maybe one day, but it's kind of off the table for now because it's not the point. I had an identity about myself to be the perfect student, to be number one in my class, or I was number two, but I had this sort of drive to make other people happy and make a letter or a number define my worth as a human being. And I found my only sense of worth came through proving to other people through tests and scores that I was worthy because I was never in an environment to sort of cultivate the relationship within myself to pursue what I wanted to pursue. I had many instances in my life where I was openly expressing my loved art for art, and it was never helped to be cultivated. And I think as a teacher, for me, when I was a teacher, I really helped or tried to help kids cultivate that love for themselves, but in an ironic way, I wasn't cultivating that own aspect for my own child, my inner child, because everybody has an inner child. Everybody has a younger version of themselves. I've been learning about this thing called parts theory, and sort of parts theory describes that everybody has different parts that make up their sense of their identity, essentially, and how they behave. There could be, and there's people that say that there's really no negative traits, and then there's just traits that interact with each other in different ways, and it's not inherently a good or a bad thing. Um, I love psychology, by the way. I mean, ever since high school, and again, people would be like, "Oh, you got a 5 on the AP exam?" Like, "Wow." And then you went to college and took like 5 psychology courses and shit. And like, my bad. I gotta probably bleep that out. I don't know. Do I? I don't know. Point is, you need to do what you need to do for yourself. I have lost so many people because I completely just had to. I had to start like from square one, which was myself. Like I had to start from within and realize that I wasn't happy. And for a lot of people in my situation right now, a lot of people would say, you're struggling a little bit. Like you don't have a lot of money. You're living with your grandma. You're like, you- like, and it's easy to get wrapped up in that too. It's easy to like compare myself to other people and like see like I said, people younger than me that make way more and are doing insane tattoos. I don't care. Really? I struggle with it sometimes, of course. I mean, I feel like I wouldn't be human if I didn't have points of vulnerability, human emotion. I'm not a robot. At least I don't think. And I remind myself, man, like, I don't gotta prove nothing to nobody. Only myself. And that's the sick part. That's like, I know how good I am and how good I could be and how good I will be. It's just a matter of time, baby. It's just a matter of time. I'm so blessed to be just living what I want to do. And there's people starting to believe in me and tell me that my stuff is good. And the idea that like I'm gonna do it. You know, it's just like I've had really dark periods where I completely just gave up. Right? Like I mean, for one point, like I didn't. There was a period where I didn't draw for like a year and a half because I was severely depressed. Right? Like I went through it for a while. And that was after a lot of stuff happened where a lot of people left me because I didn't want to be a teacher anymore. Um, it was just a lot. And, I don't want this video to go on for a crazy amount of time because it's already at 14 minutes. I'll probably make it like 16. If you're going through it, if you're trying to be a tattoo artist, if, because it's easy to go on Instagram, right? And see it, like just see the insane stuff that people are putting out. Don't worry about it. Just keep drawing every day. Just draw. Like I do it every day. Doesn't matter where. I've been getting my oil changed and I've been drawing in the waiting room. Like you just got to make it an obsession and just keep going. And then one day you're going to look back and see your original stuff and be like, wow, I'm proud of it, but it ain't cutting the cheese. It ain't cutting the cake. You gotta make a new slice with a sharper blade. That makes I don't know where that analogy went. Whatever. Just keep going. That's it. Just do your thing, whatever it is. Just invest in yourself and invest in the process. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Do you know how many no's I've gotten? A lot. You just gotta keep rolling with the punches, baby. Watch Rocky. Okay, watch Rocky. Rocky, and I might go over 16 minutes now. You got me on Rocky, or I got me on Rocky, but Rocky is probably one of my favorite movies of all time. Oh, like the story, even the story behind the movie. I mean, Sylvester Stallone gambling on himself like that, like he almost had to sell his dog. Like that man, and he became Rambo. Are you kidding me? He became Rambo. That's sick. What a movie. Both movies. And so many good movies. I love Sylvester Stallone's movies. Most of them. I like movies. I like art. Movies are art. They're an art form. Just like cutting hair, just like tattoos, just like drawing, painting, making music, candle making, baking, like human creativity. Just making something your own, doing something. Like just appreciate art. Like there's people that go around and listen to like only the top 50, right? Right now, top 50. Like, and I'm not saying that's bad. I mean, there's great music coming out, but like I know people my age. I'm 26. I know people my age that literally don't know or have ever listened to bands like the Rolling Stones or Black Sabbath or you know, like I'm not saying you got to know those bands, but like if you say you like music, I feel like you have to have a little bit of like reason, right? Like, why do you like something? And if you like the top 50 for the top 50 because you think all the music's great and you like the idea of it being current, fine. But you have a reason. But people just listen. Literally, people, I know people that literally just listen to stuff because it's on the radio. Fine. Fine. Okay. All right. I'm not going to judge. I'm not. But I, I, man, go back and watch Metallica 1989 in Seattle. Watch the concert on YouTube. And there's people that don't know about that. Or Luciano Pavarotti singing Nessun Dorma. Like Whitney Houston at the Super Bowl. MTV, Video Killed the Radio Star, the debut of music television. Kurt Cobain and Nirvana Unplugged. Like Diary by Alicia Keys in 2005. Like explore. There's so much stuff out there. Like I never saw it before, but I just I found this band. It's called Kublai Khan. There's a song called Ant Pile. Oh my god. That stuff is gas. I don't I That's gas. I love that. Like, and then there's gonna be people that like you suck because you had, brother. I have a sleep token vessel tattoo. Are you kidding me? I made a sacrifice. I made a sacrifice. Just love art, and that's what I'm doing. I love art. Come on, man. I'm living it every day. Just be yourself. Just do what you need to do to be an authentic human being and live your truth. Because it's weird because when you do it, it's like you are making so many sacrifices, and it's really hard sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I was doing it today. I was in a bad spot, but then I got out of it because I just started drawing, and it's like it made me happy. Like, just it's in my head seeing it now. It's like it was harder to live a version of myself that I wasn't in existing in a society where I knew I wasn't the same as in a lot of ways than it is to deal with the arduous nature of actually being yourself. Like, it's almost the pain, it's a better kind of pain, right? Like a tattoo. Look at that, right? Look at that connection. Like, there's some places on a body that you get tattooed that you're crying basically. I mean, I know I'm gonna. I mean, I'm getting more tattoos obviously, but I mean, but it's like that sacrifice, right? Like I want to get some of the most meaningful tattoos for me on places that are most painful. I feel like it's symbolic. Like I'm making this, I'm enduring this for this, right? Like I don't want to just get like a silly little design in a place that I feel like would bring me an intense level of that sort of emotion. Like I would want to balance it with something, the motivation for enduring it, not just because oh I can be tough and have a cool, whatever on my inner arm, like up here, like right here, or like on my hands or my foot, like whatever, like my spine, my neck, like I'm not touching this. Like maybe like here most. This is not getting touched. That is not getting touched. Like all my arms, yes. Hands, yes. Probably my legs. Um, dude, I'm so excited. Anyways, I'm going on for a long time now, and I gotta reel it in here. But this is like gonna be my first video here. I'm gonna make more videos in the future, just kind of talking about like my progress and things I kind of want to just say to you to remind you to not give up. Don't stop. You got this. You got this. Go forth. Endeavor into the unknown. Let the seas of the life that you live carry the vessel of your identity into the beyond. Okay. Goodbye. For now.